What major breakthroughs in AI are coming very shortly now? We're going to talk about that and about how it affects you and your career, of course. So first up, OpenAI. OpenAI in the next few weeks is releasing GPT 4.5. Internally, they call it Orion. So you guys know that you can pick different models when you have a subscription to ChatGPT, right? There's a free version, of course, but once you pay, you get to pick your model. The O models are reasoning. The GPT-4 is not a reasoning model. So this GPT 4.5 will be the last non-chain of thought model, meaning it is not a reasoning model. And then after GPT 4.5, OpenAI is switching to only chain of thought reasoning. So it's like only the O models will be going forward. OpenAI will also release GPT-5 within a few months, and this model will merge the non-chain of thought reasoning models and the chain of thought reasoning models, the O models. Doing that may eliminate the picking of models that you use when you're using ChatGPT. Also, OpenAI is going to a 3-tier system instead of 2-tier. The free system will be standard intelligence. GPT Plus will have higher intelligence in terms of reasoning. And then they're launching GPT Pro, which will have advanced features. And the rumor is GPT-5 will decide when to think and analyze longer before giving you an answer based on the question you asked. This is to better refine answers for more complex questions and tasks. And experts say that GPT-5 is expected to reshape AI applications across multiple industries. So GPT-5 is going to be a major evolutionary step in AI this year in 2025, expected within a few months, let's say sometime in the summer. However, OpenAI isn't the only AI company releasing models that represent a step change in function. So Elon Musk's xAI is going to release Grok 3, and potentially this will be released even before GPT 4.5, so we're talking within a few weeks. So Grok 3 is going to use synthetic data and self-correction for better consistency and accuracy of answers. Reportedly, Grok 3 was trained using 200 million GPU hours on xAI's Colossus Supercomputer. That supercomputer is 100,000 NVIDIA H100 GPUs, which is stunning. Now, the reported plan is to let Grok 3 scrape X in real time, keeping it continuously up to date only with comment from X. So again, this is another step change, just like GPT 4.5 coming within a few weeks. But that's not the biggest news for xAI. Just like OpenAI will release GPT-5 later this year, that really is an evolutionary step. xAI is planning a 1 million GPU upgrade to train future Grok versions, Grok 4, for example. So this is a 10x increase in the power of the Colossus supercomputer. That's crazy. So clearly these two announcements are major evolutionary steps coming in 2 phases this year. Obviously, there's some questions about what this means for us. And after I flag those questions, I'll talk about what it means for your career. So very recently, I did a video on the Chinese AI researchers and their breakthrough. And that was on DeepSeek, of course. So now we've got a 3-way global race going on between OpenAI, the Chinese, and X. And I'm going to add a 4th in there, which is Gemini. These models all have in common a focus on deep reasoning and self-correction. That means that they will recursively get better and better and better on their own without human intervention. So there's two big concerns as this next evolutionary step is taken. One is data privacy, because all of these things are scraping all content across the internet, except Grok is more just text in real time. So what does that mean for not only privacy, but content creators? This is all to be determined, which leads to the next point of regulation and ethical considerations. These models are going to be so much more powerful that it may trigger further regulation where regulation already exists, or first-time regulation where regulation doesn't really exist so much. But the bottom line is that 2025 is at a minimum a significant step toward AGI. And again, I've said AGI may already exist, but we wouldn't be told about that yet. Why? Because psychologically, that's huge for humanity to accept that we are no longer the smartest beings on the planet. So clearly, the AI race is intensifying. Further proof of that, look for my short on Tuesday. Now, what does this mean for your career? Well, it means that, like I've been saying to you recently, you must double down on AI, learning it, using it, applying it at your job, or if you're a creator or you work for yourself at your company and business, as much as possible. You got to stay on the leading edge of this. If you don't, you're going to get run over by it. What do I mean by run over? I mean long-term unemployment. This is what's coming, folks. And it's coming starting this year. I've said that also on videos within the last month. So you really got to double down on AI and learning it and using it and keeping abreast of it and enabling as much automation what you do as you can. This is going to focus you on higher value-added work that only humans can still do. That's how you stay protected. So what do you think? Leave comments below. This is big stuff. ChatGPT 4.5 and Grok 3. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.